Take 95. Okay, we are at Smartcasting the next level. Now, I'm going to have to take it back a little bit because I'm going to be taking into consideration that this Smartcast, which I'll explain in a moment, is going to go up on several places. And in particular, it's going to go to Facebook, YouTube, DTube, Steemit, Spotify, Anchor, a whole bunch of different places. And it's been a while because, in fact, I've spent this week restructuring the Smartcasting, as I always do. There's always something new to get into when it comes to this Smartcasting. Now, my main objective is to onboard people to the Steemit platform as well as the DTube platform, because let's be clear about something. With all of the censorship that's going on with different platforms, and the very fact that we as content creators, whether you're a person on Facebook with just a plain profile and you want to chat with your friends and you want to upload your own content, whether it be your photos, whether it be your ideas, whether it be your music, they're getting paid off of whatever it is that you're able to do, and the entire group of people that you're able to bring on into your profile that interact with you. Now, many years ago, I came across an idea that, an idea known as Steemit. It was the idea of a social media platform that was connected to a blockchain, cryptocurrency blockchain, which I call crypto media. So in other words, the idea or the pitch was, why not get paid for your content? Why not earn something? Why not put a value on the content that you're sharing? Being that YouTube and Facebook and most of these other social media platforms, they seek to get paid off of whatever it is that you do online. This Steemit offered an idea that was to connect the two, to take social media, take your social network, connect it to a blockchain technology, and have a cryptocurrency. Now, back then, cryptocurrency wasn't as popular as it is now. Everyone's talking about Bitcoin now. Bitcoin is the big thing. Bitcoin has been the big thing for a long time. It's just that most of us who are in the underground of the financial world have been, we've been up on it for a while. So I had this group of friends that I was engaged with who basically said, look, let's create some projects. Let's do something together. Let's pool our resources together and pool our skills together. And I was like, yeah, that's great. I love doing things like that. I love being part of a group where I can bring my insights, because insights are something that come natural to me. So I had heard of Steemit because I was getting interested in blockchain. I was getting interested in the cryptocurrency. A little late. I would have liked to have gotten into it back in 2009 when it came out. But one of these friends in this group that I was with was a miner. And he was a cryptocurrency miner for the cryptocurrency Monero. And Monero is a very interesting coin. I never really got into it, nor will I ever. But in any case, he said, hey, why put our content on YouTube? Why deal with Facebook when we have this other social media platform, or crypto media platform, as I like to call it, known as DTube? Let's put our videos up on DTube. So I had never heard of DTube. So I said, okay, let me have a look. And up came Steemit, because DTube at that time was connected to the Steem blockchain. And I had already heard of Steemit because of Stan Larimer, not Dan Larimer, Dan Larimer's father, Stan Larimer. I saw an interview with him, and he sparked my interest in cryptocurrency. So I said, okay, I'm going to look into this. This was several years ago. And so I came on to Steemit. Now, me and this friend in this group, we said, okay, so what are we going to do now? Now we're on Steemit. Now I didn't initially go to DTube because I didn't really have the capacity to make video. But what had happened was that I had learned that there was another app, let's call it an app. They call them dApps, but there was another app that was connected to the Steam blockchain known as D-Sound, which allowed for podcasting, allowed you to upload your podcast. And I said, guys, let's go with this. Let's go with, because we're essentially podcasting. And they were like, okay, let's do that. Because I didn't want to go to DTube because I wanted to respect the idea that the platform was video based. And because I knew I was doing an audio based thing, and because I'm also a musician, a hip hop artist, and so the D Sound was oriented to people who put music up as well. I said, okay, this is a package all in one. So I left DTube alone. I didn't do anything with DTube. And so we started to create this project together. And the interesting thing is that we were doing everything relatively using our smartphones. And the show that I had envisioned, because essentially we were on WhatsApp and we were sending messages back and forth. But these messages were not like, hey, how you doing? Or what, how's the weather today? We were engaging philosophically. We were engaging spiritually. We were sending information back and forth. He was into astrology. I was into all kinds of esotericism. The other friend was into numerology. So we were sharing wisdom. And I said, listen, guys, whether we realize it or not, we are practically doing a show here. With the information, these little clips of information, we're practically doing a show here. So why not take these clips or these bits of information, the 3 minutes that you send, the 5 minutes that I send, the 8 minutes and why don't we put them all together? I'll do it. I'll put them all together into one audio, and it'll be known as a Smartcast because we're using our smartphones to create a broadcast. And they love the idea. I coined the term, so I'm the first Smartcaster, and this stuck with me. They went on to do other things, but I stuck with the Smartcasting. In fact, anyone on the Steam platform who has always seen my profile, up there is written Smartcaster. It's been up there for years. And I've tried to work with it as much as I can for years. And finally, I got into it. I got into the idea of let me really push this Smartcasting. So some of you have been listening to me for a while. This is a bit repetitive, but I'm thinking about since this is a new format. I'm looking to get new people coming in. I'm looking to go onto Facebook, go onto YouTube, and try to onboard those people onto DTube. Because listen, look. I am not going to be wasting my time on Spotify or Anchor or YouTube or Facebook, because I want my content to be valued. So I'm going to be looking to those people who are wanting to engage with me on those platforms. I'm going to try to encourage you as best I can to come on to DTube, leave your comments there, engage with me there. If you're a video maker, come to DTube. If you're into social media, come to Steam It. And we can engage there, because that's where I want to have, that's where my final destination is as far as trying to build up an audience, trying to build up a fan base, trying to build up connections with people, because it's not all about me. On these platforms, I will be able to support you as well financially. So that's what I want to do with that. So here's what happened. I've been missing in action for about a week because I've been without a computer. So being without a computer, I said, how am I going to do this Smartcasting? And then I said to myself, wait a minute, Smartcasting, the idea is that you will be broadcasting, your presentations will be done using a smartphone. So, and I've done this in the past with the audio. I have done Smartcasting in the past with just the cell phone, and I was able to do it. I was able to upload onto DTube. But now we've come full circle. And there's two factors involved. Number one is the factor that I should be doing this with a cell phone, and I am doing this with a smartphone. I'm doing this with a smartphone. And the other factor is this, the thing that kind of tipped me over. I've been on DTube for a while now, and I enjoy the idea. I'm going to have a Smartcast on DTube coming soon. I'm going to have some things that I want to share. But this week, being without the computer and thinking about getting deeper into the Smartcasting thing, it dawned on me to say, wait a minute, smartcasting is not necessarily all about audio. In fact, broadcasting is not all about audio. You can broadcast through radio, you can broadcast through television. So video, this is broadcasting. And because I've been so conditioned for so long to think of smartcasting as a podcast, as a combination of saying podcast, smartcast, broadcasting with a smartphone. Broadcasting with a smartphone you can also do with video. Technically, when I finish here, I can upload this with the smartphone. I can do everything with the smartphone. So this is even though I'm adding video now, this is a continuation of smartcasting. And the other factor is that because I've been on DTube for over a year now, I want to honor the idea that it is a video hosting, a video crypto media platform. And I've said it in the past that I could understand if people did not want to support me on DTube because I'm not a video maker. And I have to give a big shout out to AD Torrent, who every time I watch his videos, I get inspired and I get nostalgic because I know how to work with video. You know, I used to have Sony Vegas on my computer. I used to do hip hop music videos. But I lost all that equipment. I lost the computer. The computer that I have now, I can't do certain things because, you know, working with video, you need a lot of space. You need a lot of memory. You need an excellent processor. Otherwise, you know, you can do a 10-minute video and spend half of a day just processing it and getting it out. So seeing his videos, how he polishes them, how he works, it creates a lot of nostalgia. And I said, wait a minute. There's no reason why, you know, yes, there's the memory issue, but I got a fairly decent smartphone, lots of space. And now that I'm, and there's also, TechCoder X has the One Love uploader, which guarantees, because it's been working perfectly for me up to this point, it guarantees that I can easily upload these videos. All I got to do now is grab an image for the cover. And so, you know, to summarize here, to conclude here, smartcasting, the next level is Tino getting into the video, and let's see where we can take it from here. It's been a while. To all my peeps on Facebook, I'm going to try to encourage you to get over to DTube, get over to Steam It. To my peeps who are following me on YouTube, same thing. Spotify, same thing. Anchor, same thing. All of the different other places where this will get published. I want to encourage you to come on and check out these other platforms, and so that we can engage there. If you want to learn about cryptocurrency, if you want to have a place where you have a whole lot less censorship than what I'm experiencing and many other people are experiencing on these other platforms. So listen, I've taken up enough time. This is practically a test run, because now I gotta take it from the video recording. Now I gotta take it into the publishing. I gotta see where this goes. How much memory did it take up? You know, and do I have to shorten them? Can I play with more time? You know, this is the test run. This is the first one. This is the first go. Let's see how it goes. And if it goes well, we'll be seeing each other very soon, because I have plenty of other Smartcasts just backed up. I've been missing in action for like 9 to 10 days, and now I got to get back into things. So listen, thanks everyone for listening. Thanks everyone for watching, because we're not just listening anymore, we're watching. I thank everyone for the support, and I hope to catch up with you all very soon for many other Smartcasts that are on the way.